If you are considering to do chin fillers or filler treatments in general, my advice is to think very carefully before you pull the trigger on it. There is a lot of push nowadays towards achieving the ideal proportions. Although tools like the rule of thirds or the golden ratio are certainly useful, we often see variations of what is considered ideal in different demographics. In fact, there are a vast number of other tools, such as the nasomental line, sometimes also called the 𝐟𝐥𝐥𝐸 line, the nasofacial and the nasomental angle, and the labial mental angle, just to name a few. We should not expect everyone to conform completely to these guidelines. In fact, doing so often produces an unnatural result. For some, they can fit these guidelines perfectly, and yet they still somehow look a little unnatural. So why does this happen? It is because, firstly, the face is three-dimensional, but most of these guidelines are often viewed in a two-dimensional plane. And secondly, everyone's underlying facial and dental structure is different, and enhancements made need to be supported by the underlying structures. Your facial structure even evolves as you grow older, which means that what is suitable for you now is not what is suitable for you 10 or 20 years down the road. As an example, a person with thick lips, or someone with a very large and prominent nose, or even someone with protruding dentition will never be able to achieve these perfect angles or proportions. Attempting to do so may result in a very imbalanced looking face, such as looking very middle heavy or bottom heavy. We also see this in people who seek filler treatments for other areas such as the smile lines, not realizing that when you have a very weak looking chin and without treating the chin together, it causes the face to look very middle heavy and the chin to look even more receded. Hence, what is more important is recognizing where the current imbalances are, admitting that there are limitations to how much or where you can enhance because of anatomical differences, and then come up with a plan detailing how to achieve greater balance.